Tonight, a rematch of boxing's biggest upset of 2003. A breathtakingly inartistic mugging of a skilled welterweight champ.
Hard right hand by Mayorga. And another hard right hand hurts Forrest.
Hard-punching, beer-drinking, cigarette-smoking Ricardo Mayorga promises to splatter former kingpin Vernon Forrest onto the canvas a second time.
Vernon wobbling on his feet as he threw the right hand. He goes down in the face of a crunching right cross. And Ricardo Mayorga has done it.
Critics question whether the rematch comes too soon for Forrest.
I got a contract with stipulation rematch, and we'll go at it again.
It's an eerie reminder of Shane Mosley's demand to fight Forrest immediately following 2002's welterweight title stunner.
I definitely want a rematch.
In that return bout, Mosley suffered a replay loss, a lesson seemingly lost on Forrest 6 months after his uncharacteristic and unwise street fight with Mayorga.
This is not the fight that Vernon Forrest wanted.
Forrest maintains tonight will be different, boxing instead of brawling. Mayorga also predicts a different outcome, a knockout in 2 rounds instead of 3. Ricardo Mayorga still smoking, Vernon Forrest still burning. It's reversal or rerun tonight. January's shocking upset, welterweight champ Ricardo Mayorga against former champion Vernon Forrest, live, scheduled for 12 rounds. Triple-digit heat in Las Vegas, typical summer in the desert. It won't cool off tonight, however, even though these fights are in the new ice hockey arena here at the Orleans. The question fight fans are asking, was Ricardo Mayorga's 3rd-round knockout of Vernon Forrest in January a fluke, a lucky night for the colorful, boastful Nicaraguan puncher, or has Forrest pulled a Shane Mosley? That is, taking an immediate rematch against a foe whose style dominated him the first time. Forrest says he's got the style to make the fight different. He'll fight a more cautious, tactical bout tonight. We'll see about an hour from now. The rematch between that man, Ricardo Mayorga, the free-swinging ingenue of the welterweight division who blew away Vernon Forrest in 3 rounds in Temecula, California early this year. Forrest pledging this will be a different fight. I know I can outbox him. This time I will. But can he? Because Mayorga comes in throwing bombs and has the kind of aura that seems to make you fight his fight. Once again, we are at a new venue, the Orleans Hotel, just off the Strip in Las Vegas, and getting ready for this lively crowd here to get a chance to see a fight that could bring breathtaking excitement. Vernon Forrest trying to walk a tightrope and outbox Ricardo Mayorga, who tries to knock you out with virtually every punch that he throws. A look back at what happened in Temecula on January 25. Vernon Forrest was on top of the world, a heavy favorite after his 2 wins over Shane Mosley in 2002. And in the first round, Forrest seemed to be in his envelope and outboxing Mayorga as expected. But toward the end of the round, Mayorga caught Forrest with a big right hand and then a left that knocked him down. Forrest, tasting the canvas for the first time in his career, was infuriated by it. Wanted to prove in the second round that he was the man. Came out and had a huge round, landing 30-some-odd punches against Mayorga, but may not have noticed that Mayorga was walking through every big punch. And in the 3rd round, as they continued to swing away in a free-swinging brawl, Mayorga got his chances and landed the huge right hand on the face of Forrest that ultimately led to the victory cigarette.
Ricardo Mayorga believes he can outfight, outdrink, and even outsmoke any man in the house. That go-to-hell attitude, with the punch to back it up, made him the welterweight champion of the world. Hard-living, reckless fighters like Mayorga emerge as elite fighters once or twice a decade. In the 80s, Aaron Pryor broke down Mayorga's Nicaraguan countryman, the great Alexis Arguello, with his relentless attack and will.
And it's over! Aaron Pryor has retained his junior welterweight championship!
Drugs ended Pryor's career prematurely. In the 90s, Arturo Gatti, a swinging bachelor, swung into prominence with a series of melodramatic performances.
Can you believe Arturo
Gatti?
What makes such free-spirited warriors so special is their willingness to take punishment. to find a way to turn adversity into opportunity. Mayorga absorbed heavy fire before vanquishing Vernon Forrest.
Big round for Vernon Forrest.
Mayorga came to his raw toughness the old-fashioned way. He was a street kid in Managua, where he is now hero number one. He graduated to a successful career as an amateur, then to the pros, where he lost 3 of his first 11 fights. He hasn't lost since then, nor has he lost any of the rough edges from his rough background, which includes the machismo of boastful self-confidence and the total contempt for opponents.
Que vean 2 asaltos, que con eso es que voy a defender mi título.
I invite all Hispanics and all Americans to come July 12th and see 2 rounds of boxing.